The Museum of Silence. Little Valentine was fascinated by Gabriella. She was the smartest, nicest, most wonderful little girl he had ever met. Gabriella was new to the school. She had recently moved to the city. Since the first day he saw her, little Valentine dreamed of being her friend, but he was too embarrassed to approach her. He didn't know how to do it and thought that if they organized a school trip soon, he could sit next to her on the bus and ask her if she wanted to be his friend. And that moment had finally arrived. The teacher had announced that next week they would visit the Museum of Silence. Valentine did not understand what could be contemplated there. Silence could not be seen, could not be heard, nor smelled of anything. Nor could different types of silence be gathered together, much less put inside the display cases. Valentine's curiosity got the better of him, so much so that he almost forgot about the bus ride with Gabriella. How intriguing! "What do they keep in the Museum of Silence, Mom?" But his mother didn't answer. "What's in the Museum of Silence, Dad?" And Dad remained silent. "What will we see in the Museum of Silence, teacher?" But the teacher answered with silence. When the day of the visit arrived, little Valentine was very nervous, so much so that he had almost lost his chance to sit next to Gabriella. But in the end, he had managed to do so, changing places with Paul, who was always looking for the window side. However, when Gabriella was close to him, Valentine didn't dare to say a word, not even look at her. Upon entering the Museum of Silence, the first thing that caught Valentine's attention was a large sign on the door that read, "No silence." Then the whole class went into a huge room. In it, jars and jars of glass were piled up. Each had words written in different fonts and in different colors. Some were smaller and displayed in long glass cases on shelves. Others, larger ones, were placed on pedestals in the corners. "I don't like it," could be read on the inside of one bottle in blue letters. "Come see me tomorrow," was the message that, in whimsical calligraphy, was hidden inside another glass jar. "I broke it myself," said another of the jars. In the middle of the large room, right in the center, was a solitary display case. "I love you," was the message it kept. What kind of museum was this? What interest was there in a bunch of words encased in glass? Then his teacher spoke. "Welcome to the Museum of Silence. Here are kept the words that were never said, those that remained stuck in the throat. By turning them into silence, some of these words ended up separating people. Others made people miss a great opportunity. That is why they are now preserved in the Museum of Silence. They are kept in glass jars because it is fragile, like fears. Breaking the fear of saying what you want to say is easier than it seems." Then Valentine understood. He understood everything. When the visit was over, on the way to the bus, he gathered all the courage he could and approached Gabriella. "Do you want to be my friend?" he asked. And in saying what he had never said before, what had never happened before, occurred.